Hey everyone, EverydayGunpla here. I'm doing something a little different today. Today, we're going to count down my most anticipated Gunpla releases of 2026, and we're going to go over why I picked my number one and why it's not going to be what you guys expect. So sit back, relax, get ready for a nice ride, and let's get right into number 5. We got the QianHui Rick Dom 1x100. You guys already saw this thing. I already built it. The video's blowing up right now. You guys are loving it. I'm getting feedback. You know, a couple of the haters don't really like the feet, but it is what it is. You know, I can take other people's opinions and I can agree with some of the things that they said. There is some criticism for the kit, and rightfully so. Everything can't be perfect, but for QianHui's very first kit knocked out of the park, I can't be mad about it. Now, there are some people discussing online right now about this being a stolen resin kit from a company from 5 years ago. But I'm here to say personally, I'm not into all the Gunpla politics. I don't get involved in that type of stuff. I really don't care at the end of the day. I look at kits and I think they look cool and I want to build them and I want to review them. And if the kit's bad, I'm going to trash it. Just like I trashed the Grandpa T-Rex. And if the kit is amazing, like this QianHui is, then I'm going to praise it and I'm going to push it. I'm going to push for more people to buy it. Because at the end of the day, Gunpla is about doing whatever you want. I wholeheartedly agree that if a company takes a kit and uses their design, then that company should be shouted out and given some money. But at the end of the day, that has nothing to do with me. So at a price of $55 on AliExpress, this is why I put this at number 5. Now let's get into number 4, which I think you guys will really like. So here's my number 4 pick. We got the Regus 1x100 ZZA. Now, ZZA put out a very unexpected kit last year, the Gus. And I did a review on it, and a lot of you guys love the feedback from that, and a lot of you agree with me. And I still hold that true, that the Gus was probably and still is the best grunt mobile suit put out by a third party in years. And I rank it as in my top 10 of mobile suits of all time up until that point of being built. And I still hold that true till this day. I think the Gus is a beautiful kit. And I think that the Regus is just going to add to the Gus's legacy, but because I believe from all the research I've done, this is just an upgraded model to Gus. So you know how you have the Strike Freedom, whatever the last mobile suit from Seed was, and then you had Nu Gundam and all that other good stuff. I think that the Regus is set to possibly surpass Gus as the best grunt mobile suit. And I think this is officially becoming from a grunt to elevated to a Gundam status of a suit, because from looking at all of the equipment, the upgrades, the boosters, this thing is gonna hit hard. It's releasing this month. I already have mine pre-ordered. It's on its way, and at a price of $70, I think this would be a really good pickup for most of you guys. Now let's move on to number 3. We have in+Era at it again with the Fenrir 1x72. Now, nothing needs to be said about in+Era. You got the Lizard and you got the Nemesis. The two of the most legendary third-party kits ever made. Those kits still sell like hotcakes to this day. People are still posting them. People are still posing them. People are still doing all kinds of stuff to them. in+Era has established itself as one of the top premier third-party kits companies, and I think Fenrir is going to add to that. I also believe that this company just continues to elevate itself because the articulation from Fenrir looks amazing. The design looks amazing. Now, I'm not really into the spiky stuff, but it is what it is. But at a price of $110, not a lot of people are going to pick this one up, and I would understand. Now let's move on to number 2. I mean, what really needs to be said more about the Perfect Grade Unleashed Gundam Nu? You got the Perfect Grade Unleashed Grandpa. That's one of the greatest kits of all time, period. You got the Exia. You got the Strike Freedom. I mean, Unleashed just doesn't miss. Now, there's a lot of controversy surrounding this kit, rightfully so, with the hips and the funnels. And I think a lot of people are going to get this kit and it's going to either really slam dunk or it's going to be a bust for a lot of people. And I really hope that Bandai fixed the issue with the leaning of the hip joints. And I hope they did something to address that, because if people here in America start getting their kits and that's not fixed, I personally think it's going to be a shit show for Bandai. Now, I've been watching the reviews from Japan. It just released the other day. I was actually thinking about flying out to go get one, but unfortunately I had to have emergency surgery, so that didn't happen. The Perfect Grade Unleashed Nu Gundam is beautiful. It's amazing looking. It looks like it'll be a blast to build. It looks like it'll be a challenge. My gripe with this thing is that I don't think Bandai did enough to it to justify the price. And when I say that, I mean, this is just a snap build. It's not, there's no animatronics in it. There's just no, like, no incentive to actually go out and buy this thing. You know, I'm not saying don't buy it, but it's just a giant Perfect Grade of the Nu Gundam. And yeah, it has cool effects. It's got cool gimmicks. It opens up, but so does Grandpa. So does Exia, you know? And at the end of the day, I couldn't put this as number one for my most anticipated kit. That's why it's sitting at number 2 right now. I'm excited for it, but if I didn't buy it, I wouldn't have cared. You know, I bought it just because the love of the game, you know, and it looks badass. So I'm going to get it. I'm going to build it. I'm going to give it a chance. But with a staggering price tag of $500 to $750 USD, I really don't think a lot of people are going to pick this one up. I think this is going to be a very niche kit, and it's going to be a kit that it's an investment. So that's why it's at number 2. Now moving on to number 1, my most anticipated kit of the year, the 1x60 King Crag Zagok by Cyclops Studio. When I tell you guys, I'm so excited for this kit, I can't even begin to like express my excitement for this thing. There are animatronics in the eyes, the head, the eyes move by itself. The turbines move, the claws move, the leg turbines move. It comes with a full LED kit. It's massive. It's fun. It's sleek. It's just a very amazing looking kit with a lot going for it. And this is where Bandai should be going right now. It should be taking the Transformers route of animatronics. And when I say that is, the Nu Gundam is $500 to $750, and there's nothing electronic in it. It does, the fins don't open, the cockpit doesn't open, nothing like that opens by itself. You know, if you're gonna spend almost $1,000 on a kit, or $500 on a kit, it needs to do stuff like this. Like, why can't the eyes move? Why can't the head move? Why can't the cockpit open? Why can't the beam gun light up? Why can't the shield light up? Why can't the funnels open up by themselves? Bandai really needs to step it up, because you have Cyclops Studios with a kit that is going to, in my opinion, destroy the Nu Gundam simply because of the aesthetics that it comes with. And it's doing everything that the Nu Gundam's doing with the gimmicks of opening up. You got all the other cool stuff. And for a price of $220 pre-ordered, that is less than half the price of the Nu Gundam. And you get way more aesthetics. So that's why I put this at number 1. So with that said, guys, this is Everyday Gunpla. Let me know in the comment section what your most anticipated kit of 2026 is, and I hope you guys have a good day. Peace.